when the hunters learn to shoot without missing, so the birds learn to fly without perching. They go here and they go collect woto. Not be as we dey do am so. The guy where we go do am reach now, we go dey waka for street, they destroy them, they kill themselves. Because a hungry man is an angry man. My brother, as I come here this morning, so I never shop. I been my children, they forbid to go to high school when their children they go. They go carry their children, thief our money, they carry their children, go better school. When they finish, they come loan their children over us again. They return say, experience, do you qualify? Do you have this qualification? Qualification kill their parents there. Qualification kill them. Nonsense people. Huh?
Before Tinubu was president, how much did that cost?
Before it's 1.5.
One what?
1.5.
1,500?
Yeah.
And now it's
4.5.
4.5.
Yes.
Woo!
Pure water, one bag. We are buying it like one bag 100 naira before. But now it's 350.
350
per one bag.
Oh wow!
Yes.
Wow, that's a lot of more money.
Now it's 350. So everything will cost. There's no food. Food will cost. Water it costs. Everything is so hard. So the government should please help us.
Igbo, we are the people that turn things around. Before we started this, they started this protest in Lagos here. The governor of Lagos and they destroy many properties.
Yeah, but you don't have control of the country because the outsiders that you're letting Europe control you all. You all are under neo-colonialism still yet. You're still enslaved.
That is the problem.
That subsidy removal spoiled everything.
That spoiled everything.
Hey, this is Jamila, and you're watching Africa Speak. Yeah.
Hey, how you doing today?
I'm fine, man.
I just stopped by to find out how much your tomatoes cost.
This one.
Let me hold it because I can't see it. How much?
4,000.
How big are they? Okay, these are little tomatoes. These are 4,000 for that.
Yes, Mama.
Do you have a lot of
pepper? This 5,000.
5,000.
Yeah. 5,000. One piece.
One piece, one bucket.
Yes, one bucket.
It's 5,000.
Yes, ma'am.
That's expensive.
Yes, ma'am.
5,000 is what? About $3?
Yeah, about $3.
Yeah, 5,000 is $3 is 4,800.
Yes.
Okay, so it's about $3 for that.
Yeah.
Oh wow. When Tinubu was president, how much did that cost?
Before it's 1.5.
One what?
1.5.
1,500.
Yeah.
And now it's
4.5.
4.5.
Yes.
Woo! Boy, that really affected the economy. Sir, I'm just checking with the market to find out about the food prices here. What do you think about before President Tinubu got in office and now about the food prices? Are they very high?
Well, before Tinubu got into office, the prices were a bit favorable.
Yeah.
Let me start from when Jonathan was ruling.
Okay.
During Jonathan's time, these things we sell this for 100 naira.
So what's that? Show it to me.
This vegetable.
Okay, this vegetable was 100 naira.
It was 100 naira at that time.
Yeah, so how much does it cost now?
Now we sell this for 500 for one.
Wow.
And we also sell one for 300.
Oh, wow.
As from tomorrow, it will be sold for 300.
Oh, wow.
Quantity. I'm just selling this for 200 today because this was what this is the way I tied it before coming to the market.
Yeah.
But for now, as from tomorrow, it will be sold for 300.
Oh, wow.
Although I have the one at 500, but it's not here. I'm done selling that one.
So you had to change the way you market things.
Yes.
So
according to the economy, we had to increase our prices. And this, for now, is very scarce.
Yeah.
Due to the dry season and lack of rainfall.
Lack of rainfall. And also, is it due to also the changes in what
government policies?
Yeah,
governmental policies. The removal of subsidy actually affected everything.
Everything.
Right from the vegetable down to this one. This is spinach. Down to this one. This is water leaf. That's what we call it.
Okay.
Now, these prices had to change.
Yeah.
After the removal of subsidy.
Oh, wow.
So if subsidy was still in place, the prices would have still
Would
been the
stay
same.
the same.
Yes.
So that means you had to pay more, so your customers had to pay more.
Yes, and by the way, we are the ones bearing the brunt.
Yeah.
Coming from the government down to we, the final consumers. And the customers, when they come, they complain. And we also complain to them, telling them what we buy is no longer what we can sell.
Yeah.
Things are now expensive.
They're very expensive.
Very. Times
Oh, wow.
3 of what we do sell. That's what we're selling now. And that is what you're buying.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
So it's
I'm
not
glad
our
to
fault.
talk to you because I've been listening to it on TV. But nothing makes it a real unless you're here. Thank you for interviewing with me. I appreciate you.
You're welcome, ma.
Thank you for taking your time.
You're welcome, ma.
Yeah. Can I ask you one more question?
You're free, ma.
What would you do differently if you had the chance? What were the changes you make to make the economy better? What would you suggest?
Well, if I were to be the president, I would suggest he goes back to the status quo.
It goes back to what?
To the status quo. He knows what he's doing. He knows that right from time. They keep saying corruption. Corruption is everywhere, actually.
Yeah.
It started right from the presidency down to we, the masses.
Yeah.
So he knows what he ought to do.
Yeah.
He has his economic team. I'm not an economist. I'm only a student.
Yeah.
Trying to sell this to go to school.
You're a student?
Of course, I'm a student. I'm selling this to go to school. So I won't give him policies to make, but he knows what to do.
What to do?
That subsidy removal spoiled everything.
That spoiled everything. So are you do this for your job so you raise money for the school?
Yes, man. That's what I do.
Oh, okay.
That's how I
why
go to
you're
school.
so astute in things about it.
And if I don't do this, there's no way I would go to school.
Oh, wow.
So this is my own way of contributing to my own part of education.
Are you able?
Yes, I'm able.
I thought so.
But
you're doing business.
Thank you, man.
Yeah.
Well, it's normal. It's everywhere.
Thank you. I know the Igbos might not be an economist, but they know about the economy.
Of course.
Yeah.
We do.
All right. Thank you.
You're welcome, man.
Sir, can you tell me what was it like before Tinubu?
What was it like before Tinubu?
How
much we yam before Tinubu?
Before Tinubu, this one not even reach 1,000 or 800 or 700 now.
No reach 700.
Not past 700 now.
Not past 700.
500. Then they say this.
How much they say yam now?
Now 3,000, 4,000, 5,000.
5,000. Now they say yam.
Then they say
okay, he said he sells yam for 5,000.
5,000?
Yes, for each piece of yam. But before it was 700 and
oh wow,
1,000. Highest 1,000.
Yeah,
but
wow.
now what he has, what the yams that are here is sold for 5,000 for a piece of yam.
Oh wow, that's real expensive.
Yeah, that's really expensive.
Wow, that was before Tinubu, right?
Yes.
All right. What do you think can be done to make a change?
What's your message to Tinubu?
I bet they tell us say say that the fuel now they cost everything.
Now the fuel.
Now some people they talk and say that because of that fuel, then they cost everything say now up.
Okay.
Now make it big and I bet make everything come down.
Make everything come down.
Yes, sir.
Make him bring the subsidy.
Yeah. Bring the subsidy. That's
okay. He says if he has Steve Tinubu, the message he has to tell him is to bring back the subsidy. That things are expensive. The more the fuel goes up, because they bring these things from the north.
Oh yeah.
They bring it from the north, and it takes a lot of diesel to drive all the way from the north to here. And when it gets here, it's expensive already.
Yeah.
But
wow.
if you go to the north, it is cheaper because it's from the farm to the market.
Yeah.
But from the north to Lagos here, it takes about 3 to 4 days to get here. So if he has a message to Tinubu, is to bring back the
subsidy to oil.
Yeah. Yes. Bring back the subsidy so that the whole price can go down. Yeah. Yes. Thank you.
Thank you. Sounds like a winner to me.
Yes.
Yeah. Say it again. Well, let me ask you this, what do you think about the Tinubu's government and the money that you're making here at the market today?
This time, everything add to itself na problem. So the government should please help us.
Because it's very high now, right? So before Tinubu, was it cheaper?
Yes.
It was a lot cheaper.
Yes.
Okay, what do you think can be done?
now.
Yeah.
So everything was changed. Everything cost. Before we are buying this pure water, one bag. We are buying it like one bag, 100 naira before. But now it's 350.
350
per one bag.
Oh wow.
Yes.
Wow, that's a lot of more money.
Now it's 350. So everything will cost. There's no food. Food is cost. Water it cost. Everything is so hard. So the government should please help us.
Yeah, they should do something about it.
Yes.
Because they're the ones that can turn the money faucet on or turn it off.
Ma'am?
They're the ones that can turn the faucet on or turn it off, right? The money faucet.
The money?
Yeah.
Okay, the money that we used to buy something now is too cost.
Oh, yeah.
It's too cost.
Everything
is too cost.
Oh, wow.
The governor, please, should help us.
Everything. Ooh, I just got through eating and nice breakfast, and we called a boat to come and pick us up and to take us, but we discovered the driver is an Igbo. And if you don't know what that means, that's a kingdom, a big, huge kingdom. And of course, the English calls it tribe, but it's a kingdom, honey. These are some tough people. So I decided I wanted to talk to him and ask him, how come Igbo, well, let's see. His name is Anthony, that's so he can get into heaven. But then what was that other name? Your Igbo name?
It's Chuku.
Izuchuku.
Yes.
Izuchuku. And what does Izuchuku mean?
The will of God.
Now, I don't know why the will of God couldn't get into heaven when Anthony could. Okay, wait a minute. Is that your full name?
Yes, Anthony is Chuku Abasimalo. Abasimalo.
Abasimalo. Now, that sounds better than Jones to me. Abasimalo. What does Abasimalo mean?
Abasimalo is don't be envy or jealous over your brother or your sister. Yes.
I mean, say that again.
Don't be jealous or envious about your brothers or your sister.
Oh, don't be envious or jealous about your brother.
Yes.
Okay, so that's what that means.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we don't want you to be jealous. But let me ask you something.
Okay.
How many wives do you all have?
I have one wife.
You have one wife? How
Yes.
Don't they get more? Igbos don't marry more women.
No, we only marry one wife.
They only marry one wife?
Yes. We believe that getting two wives will make somebody to be distracted.
Okay, well, but did you always believe in one wife?
Yes.
Okay, before colonization and all that kind of stuff?
Yes.
Before Christianity?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
We believe in one wife.
Okay.
Because if you see, the people that's married 2 wives, 3 wives, they lose focus.
They lose their what?
Focus. They lose focus.
They lose focus.
Focus in their family.
Oh, but in Tanzania, the Maasai's marry more than one wife, but they got to give, each wife has to get the same thing as the other wife. First of all, before you marry a wife, you have to be able to afford a house. You got to be able to take care of it. Then if you marry 2 wives, you really got to be able to take care of it. But if you have one house for one wife, you have to have another house for another wife. And if you marry a 3rd wife, you have to have another house. And the women sometimes help the husband pick out the other wife. And then the husband, the husband, and all those children are the responsibility of those wives. They don't have, this is my child, this is your child. All of them they consider, they don't have stepmama or half mama, they all consider their mama. So he had 2 wives and he had 6 children.
Not like this in Nigeria.
Oh.
Not like this in my country.
It's not like that in Nigeria.
No.
Oh, hey, what is your take on what's happening nowadays? You know, I understand the Igbos weren't raising up protesting. They weren't the ones in the protest. Why aren't the Igbos protesting what's going on in Nigeria?
Our head, he told us not to fight because to protest, because if you see what is happening in Nigeria, you know that we Igbo, We are the people that turn things around, like business, like
But you don't-
name it. We have fought before that Biafran civil war. So
You had
that
what?
one did not
Civil War.
Civil war.
Oh, Biafra.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
So it does not pay us. Our property was destroyed, and even before we started this, they started this protest in Lagos here. The governor of Lagos and they destroy many properties.
Yeah.
Targeting it that is blocking many
But that's
places.
But the protest shouldn't be about that. That's why.
Now there, because we know the person that's capable of handling Nigeria, and we bring the person that's going to rule the country very well.
Yeah, but you don't have control of the country because the outsiders that you're letting Europe control you all. You all are under neo-colonialism still yet. You're still enslaved.
That is the problem.
Well, that's what you need to do. You need to be protesting against that. It's not that you protest against the inside. You need to protest against what the outside.
No, we can't follow them and protest because when we are making the right choice, we were beaten.
Yeah, but no, but you got the money. You got the money.
We got the money because we work.
Yeah, you got the money.
No Igbo man that do one business or one job.
He does a whole bunch of them. But you got the power. The ones that got the money, they rule the show. You all got the money.
Yes, we work for our money. We do business. We do importation. We do like mine.
Let me ask you this. You work for your money.
Yes.
But are you working smart? I mean, you own all the oil is going out, then you got to buy it again, coming back in. What kind of craziness is that? What is your oil?
The oil is where the conspiracy and oil sector. But myself, as I have taken my proposal to Mine and Steel before in Abuja about our resources.
Yeah.
You know, we are on a second slavery. Not in Americans and London, we are in slavery.
Yeah.
In the house of Chinese and Indians.
Yeah.
Do you understand?
Not only China. No. The Chinese and India didn't put you in slavery. The Chinese and Indians were kept by the people that slave keepers to be in between you and them. Because the Chinese actually, let's just say this, the Chinese taking advantage of the door that's already open. There was no Chinese that got off the ship. We didn't get on no Chinese ship. We didn't get on no Chinese ship. China don't have a whole bunch of black people running around like they do in the United States. They didn't take they took the slave to the Caribbean. They took the slave to South America. They took the slaves to the United States, Canada. Ain't no Chinese did that.
Mama, there is one point I want to make here.
Okay,
on our economy.
Okay.
And our oil sector first. Nigeria has money to repair our oil sector, but due to the fraudulent acts that has been they have been practicing there. So they decided to keep our oil refinery
well, who's doing
not working.
You fighting Exxon, you fighting Shell, you fighting Mobil, all those people. The Chinese don't own Exxon.
So where I'm talking about Chinese money is about the raw material, the mineral resources we are getting here. I'm a miner.
Yeah.
Do you understand? In the Chinese or in the Western world, you cannot take solid mineral away from their country without unprocessed.
But
Nigeria here, you can take it unprocessed. You are taking the youth.
Yeah, but who letting them do it?
It's our government.
But who is the government?
Our government is the people that we voted for.
Well, why'd you vote for them? You're the government. What people need to do is they need to come tell that government, you work for us. I don't work for you. You work. There's 100 government people and there's 1 million regular people. Okay, how do you think Igbos, Yorubas, and Hausas can get together and solve this problem? Because, I mean, Lagos, Nigeria is rich.
Yes, not only Lagos, all the states in
Nigeria
Nigeria.
is rich.
Yes, God bless this country
Yeah.
with so many resources. I am very, very unhappy because we focus on oil. There is one stone you can get that is going to be valued at something like 10 vessel or 5 vessel of oil. But we are not looking at that. It's Chinese that will come there and pack all those stones and go because they have bring our currency down. When they change $1, they bring they make minimum and they use it to pack our resources. We are talking about element that is in these resources now.
So the Chinese is your problem. It's not the Europeans, right?
The Chinese,
The Europeans are not your problem.
the Europeans, they have their area of their own problem.
No.
Chinese,
Who has the control of Lagos, Nigeria, and Nigeria, period?
that's Americans.
They are
Americans are British.
Europeans.
Yes.
I don't know. Well, I guess because Jesus is white, you don't want to talk about the European because you got European Jesus. But who is your real problem?
Africans, it's Europeans.
Yeah.
But why will any president that is going to govern this country will go to, they will call him in the Charter House first before he will rule? It's bullshit. It's bullshit. We that in Nigeria, we know who is capable of ruling this country.
Yeah. But it's time for us to wake up as a people. We are all
Yes. Some of these people that is ruling us, that is in governance, they don't know how many solid minerals that Nigeria has.
Well,
they don't know.
They know better than you know.
You bring an old person to come and govern us in the 24th century. Very bad. Very bad.
What do you think about Nigeria, Mali, and Burkina Faso?
Nigeria, God bless this country. More than all this country you are calling.
Niger. What do you think about Niger?
We give Niger light. We supply light to Niger.
You did, but then you got mad at Niger because the ECOWAS, you got mad at Niger and you cut the lights off. So what do you think about Niger, Mali, and Burkina Faso?
We'll give them, and that Niger mommy is talking about, they are the most of the caliphate. They have the Fulanis. Okay, now they are saying about let's divide the country. The Igbo go their way, Yoruba go their way. Hausa cannot go their way because Hausa side has been flooded with Fulani. You cannot say a Fulani man to go away from the northern side. They have their own problem. That's the reason why it's very, very difficult for this country to divide. We must have to trash that one out. We put hands together to trash Hausa and Fulani because Fulani man cannot give Hausa man gap. Igbo man is on his own, Yoruba man is on his own. They can freely go. But Hausa man cannot go because Fulani will be with them and they will be dealing with the Hausas. So it's very, very hard for this country to disintegrate. Yes, thank you.
Thank you.
Hey, woo, yeah. Hey, woo. I am back here in Tanzania after that beautiful, beautiful trip to Lagos, Nigeria. It was fantastic. We went to Kenya, got through Kenya, got into Lagos. Hey, I'm telling you this. You don't know about Africa until you go to Lagos. It is just so magnificent. It's just so wonderful. I hope you don't do like I did for a lot of years. I tried once before to go to Lagos when my daughter was flying with United Airlines and went into Lagos, Nigeria. But she said they required a lot of shots, and I didn't want to take a lot of shots. But, you know, if you ask the American Medical, they'll have you taking thousands of shots for Africa alone. They also make money on it. But let me tell you something. Lagos, Nigeria is well worth going to visit. I mean, I don't know about any other part. I would like to see more of Nigeria. The capital, Abuja, was quite a ways away, But what we did see is fantastic. And I want to encourage you, while you're looking at these videos, just put yourself in it. It can happen to you, and it should happen to you. Some of the nicest people are in Lagos, Nigeria. Now, I don't know how the Nigerians are when they're in the United States or in other countries, but they're in Lagos. They are some very nice people. They are just wonderful. They very seldom does anyone pass you, whether it's on the sidewalk or wherever, or when they pass you on the bus or wherever, they say hello. They speak to you. And that is amazing because, especially me being blind, a lot of times people just stand there and they look and, don't say anything, but that's okay. But in Lagos, Nigeria, they speak to you and they make you feel at home. But you need to go and see how rich Africa really is. When you want to see wealth and the possibilities of wealth and success, you need to go to Nigeria. You need to go to Lagos. They're some of the most energetic people I have seen. They are always creating a way to make money because they don't have the industry that they should have there. I had some things made. My grandson's mother, Favor, made me some dresses. And I mean, they are beautiful. You might have seen a couple of them, but they are beautiful. And her work is just so excellent. There's so much you can enjoy. And one thing about Nigeria, they are on target with fashion and design. It's amazing. You know what? It amazes me about us all the time, our people, that how creative we are and how wonderful we can put things together. We can make something out of absolutely nothing. It is amazing. And in being able to enjoy my 7 new grandchildren, I enjoyed them so much. We had exciting times, we fellowshiped, and I just enjoyed it. But I'm going to round up the trip. You saw the videos. If you didn't, you need to look at them. You need to look at what is happening in Lagos, Nigeria, while they took away subsidies for gas, shot the gas prices up real high, and where it affected the food prices as well. In fact, in Nigeria, they are importing a lot of things they can grow, but it's so expensive to grow because of the prices, the fuel prices, and other things until it makes, and they don't get the subsidies. In the United States, farmers get subsidies. In Germany, they get subsidies. In Switzerland, they get subsidies. They get subsidized farmers basically in most parts of the world. And farmers need that subsidy in order to develop and do what they need to do, their growth. Those things happen. Those things are important. Subsidies are important. And it makes what you get from Germany cheaper than what you can grow in Lagos, Nigeria, or in Nigeria. So therefore, the market is flooded with foods from overseas that could be actually farmed and purchased in Nigeria if it weren't for the food subsidies that governments gave their people in other countries. Yes. Oh, yes. Out of the market. We have been pushed out of the market in so many different ways. But the people in Nigeria, they're impressive. I tell you one thing, when we take it over, when we finally decide that we have had enough, and we finally decide it's not about Yoruba, it's not about Igbo, it's not about Hausa, it's not about Fulani, it's not about any of the tribalism wherever. It's about us as a people. Yeah. If we can get it together, we can just get it together. That doesn't mean I have to agree with the Igbo. That doesn't mean I have to agree with Yoruba. It doesn't mean that I have to agree with a Hausa. It just means that we get along together. We accept each other in our differences and we can work things out. But when we need to go and support each other, our country, our territory, our way of life, our oil, our minerals, our precious minerals, our land, what we need to do is we need to support each other. And then we can fight about those things that we have a discussion about. We can tackle those things after we take care of the major things. I met Yorubas and I met Igbos. I didn't have a chance of meeting a Hausa, but I'm telling you, I can't tell the difference in how they treat people. They have the same custom of treating people with kindness, and their customer service is the best in Africa. It is great customer service. I can't brag on them enough, but I just love it. I just love it. But you have to go. And you see, I've got little bags under my eyes. I mean, a little bit. And I look a little bit tired. You tell me, Janetta, you didn't look so good. But I'm going to tell you, girl. I'm going to tell you, man, I have done some traveling. This 81-year-old girl has done some traveling. And I have enjoyed myself tremendously. Got home yesterday. And I'm telling you, it was a wonderful trip. Wonderful trip. And I met so many wonderful people on the way. It is just so good to be back home. So, hey, listen to the videos. Make sure you subscribe. Please subscribe. Be supportive in subscribing because I'm doing this so you'll get to know the truth about your people, our people in various parts of Africa. Yeah. And make sure that you say whether you like it or not. Now, sometimes I can't answer everyone. Just consider this. Janetta, I read your articles, I read them, but a lot of times I can't respond like I would like to do it. So I'm getting some help with that, but please be patient with me. Especially my trip, I didn't get much time to look at many responses. Okay, so give me time, all right? And make sure you comment. Make sure you comment. Comment and let me know what else you would like to see. Because there's some things and questions you have about Africa, maybe I can answer. If I can't answer, I can try to get the answer for you. Okay? But let me know how interested you are in Mother Africa. Because I'm telling you, we are a rich people. And it's time, and we are rising to the top. And please, please share. Share these videos because there's others that really don't know much about Africa and might be afraid to come because they don't know the truth. They don't know. They've heard all these stories. But Africa is beautiful. You should come to the motherland. Now, it's not for everybody, but everyone should experience it. It's not for everybody to stay, and everybody will not like the things that I like. And they might find some objections about a lot of things. But this is our heritage. This is where we come from. We did not come from Germany. We did not come from France. We did not come from Italy. And we were, not might have been, a lot of us in the Americas before the Europeans came to those countries. But we still came from Africa. We are the original people. So come on to Africa and enjoy the original people. And you can start right there with Lagos, Nigeria. Hey, I can't say enough. I'm going to shut my mouth and let you do the talking. You let me know. Tell me what you think, okay? Hey, talk to you later. Ooh, yeah. You think I'm getting it back? Oh, no, I won't try it. Yes, love you.
Hey, this is Janetta, and you're watching Africa Speak.